going on, y'all? Welcome back to another video. So today I want to show you guys some LED lights that I just installed on my boat. This is something I've been wanting for a while now, so I wanted to share it with y'all, show y'all kind of what I did, how I installed it, the kind of LED lights that I got, and all that stuff. So stay tuned. Hopefully you guys enjoyed today's video. Let's get right into it. All right, so the first thing I had to do was actually decide what kind of LED lights I wanted to get. So, you know, looking on Amazon and stuff, they had ones that were just straight one color. You just basically wire it to one of the switches on your console. And then they also have ones that come with a remote control, and you can actually change the colors. You can have different settings for it. I didn't really want to have to worry about a remote control though. I don't want to have to worry about maybe losing it. You know, the ones that change colors, you kind of get this little box thing and a little remote control receiver, and you have to have it placed somewhere that the remote control can point at. I didn't really want to have to worry about all that. I kind of just wanted to wire it to one of my switches and just be able to flip it on and off when I want to, and not have to worry about finding the remote or anything like that. And you know, I got all the green accents on my boat, so I wanted green lights, and I couldn't imagine using any other color, and I figured that it would just be easier. I kind of just, all I needed for is to just light up the deck of the boat. I'll leave the lights that I got and the other lights, the remote controlled lights, down in the description below if you guys are interested in getting any of those yourself. But yeah, this light right here is the only light that's on my boat that's on the deck as far as courtesy lights. There are lights under all of the compartments, which I'll talk about here in a second because it kind of came into play when I was figuring out how to wire everything. I wanted to figure out how to connect it to one of my switches up here on my console. So this one right here is the one that turns on all the lights in the storage. And so you turn that on, and as you can see, the green comes up. It's kind of hard to see in the daylight, but you can also see in here, right there, those lights come on as well. So that turns on all the lights in all my storage, and it also turns on the lights, that one light that I was talking about earlier. So I just wanted to connect it to that. It would just be easier to just be able to turn that on and have everything lit up. And I did actually buy extra wire when I ordered these. I ended up not needing it because I didn't realize that the lights actually come with, I want to say, like almost 10 foot of extra wire that you can splice together. And the way I spliced together the little butt ends from the strips and the extra wire that the strips come with, found out about these little heat shrink tubes that are really sick. Found out about them when I was installing my live scope. They have two adhesive things on each end, and then they also have a little strip of solder on the inside, and basically you just heat it up and the solder will melt, the little adhesive things will melt, and it'll all seal it together. It's really strong. They make connecting wires and all this stuff really easy, especially for someone like me that doesn't really know a whole lot about wiring and all that stuff. And as you can see down here, there's a little crack in the aluminum, and so all this is hollow, and you can actually get to it from this compartment where the batteries and the gas tank and all that stuff is under there. And so I fed these wires through and zip tied them and met them right here, pulled them down up to here. And actually down in this compartment, there's a little hole right there. And so I was able to feed these wires up through here and into this compartment. And the reason I wanted to go into this compartment is to get to this wire from this little light right here. And I thought about trying, and actually tried to snake the wire from back here, because there's a little tube that feeds from back here, goes up here, and I tried to just go ahead and get the wire all the way up to the switch. I couldn't do that. It was a little bit more tough than I thought, and I tried it for like an hour and just could not figure out how to get the wire snake through. I was messing with it and just nothing was working. And so I thought if I could just get to this little wire that feeds this light, I could probably just cut it and splice all the wires together. And I used those heat shrink tubes on the strips, connecting it to the extra wire, and I even used them to connect the wires down here all together. And so basically what I did is I cut this little thing. This plug plugs into the wire that feeds all the way up to that switch up there, and this is the wire that feeds to this little light. And so I cut it in half and got both the wires exposed, and then I connected them to the two wires from each LED strip. And before I added the heat shrink tubes, I made sure to add a bigger heat shrink tube to go over top of both of them, and then I even used some electrical tape over top of that just to be sure that it's extra strong. And so then you had just that plug again, and I was able to just plug that back in. I switched it on, made sure that it was working. It was, and I was super stoked about it. And so then I went ahead and installed the lights. I didn't want to stick them on or glue them down until I was sure that they were working. And so what I did after I was done wiring was clean the underside of my gunnels. I wanted to make sure that the underside of these were all nice and clean. I just used like a wet paper towel and just went over it a few times until there wasn't any more dirt. You know, you can also use like alcohol wipes, or you could probably use some soap and stuff as well. As you can see, the finish on my boat is kind of like that truck bed liner. It's it's not like that on the underside. It's actually pretty smooth on the underside. It's not as rough as this, but it's still, you know, kind of like that. And so I just wanted to be sure that it was going to stick on. And so I added a little dot of super glue about every foot or so, and I just kind of slowly went up and removed that backing, stuck it on, added little dots of super glue until I got all the way to the front of my boat. And when I got to the end, there's a few extra feet of wiring, and you can actually cut the LED strips, and they have these little cut marks on it where you can cut it and actually trim it to size. And so I went with the 32-foot LED strips. It's actually 16 feet in 2 strips. They just call it 32 feet. And so now I have two, probably 2.5 foot strips left over that they also come with wires at the end of it. So I can actually use those extra wires for something else. So I was actually thinking maybe I'll put some underneath my console, just so like the backside underneath my console will kind of glow. I don't know, let me know where else you think I should put those. I have lights in all of my compartments, so I don't really have to worry about those being lit up. But if you think of anywhere that might be sick on the boat where I should put some extra lights, let me know down in the comments below, because that'd be really cool. I can't tell you how many times I've been out on the water and I've just fished until it was complete dark. I can't see anything. You can't see anything on the deck of your boat. You have to get your phone light out and use your flashlight, and it's just really annoying to have to do that. And just be able to flip that switch and the whole thing is lit up is going to be so much better. I'm so stoked on it already. And so yeah, y'all, that is about it. Definitely leave a comment down below if you guys are planning to do this to your boat, or if you're planning to do it to anything else. And if this video was helpful, definitely let me know down in the comments. If y'all want to see how I installed live scope on my boat, click this right here. Thank you guys so much for watching, and I'll see y'all in the next video. Peace.